With the recent 14.18 patch, Warwick and Olaf received buffs. Now, I believe it's worth introducing a strategy that involves starting with Warwick at 2-star from the beginning. For 4-level composition, you should use Blitzcrank, Warwick, Twitch, and Nomsy. Once you reach level 5, immediately drop Nomsy and activate 4 Vanguard. Then, as you reach levels 6 and 7, keep adding Vanguard units, and if you manage to get Olaf, prioritize adding him right away. When you reach level 8, include Olaf to complete your final composition. If the game goes really well and you reach level 9, add Xerath. At this point, give the Arcana Charm to Xerath. For positioning, place the tankiest unit, Blitzcrank, in the 3rd column from the left. Position Warwick and Olaf directly below him. Twitch will reduce the enemy's armor, allowing Twitch, Warwick, and Olaf to focus fire and dive into the enemy backline. Keep this formation on the left side of the board, as it helps your units better reach the enemy's backline. However, if Warwick stacks too many, he might become too fast and get targeted before Blitzcrank. If that happens, move Warwick to the 3rd row. Now, let's talk about items. For Warwick, the core items are Bloodthirster, Ginsu's Rageblade, and Quicksilver. Bloodthirster can be replaced with Titan's Resolve. For Twitch, the core items are Blue Buff, Red Buff, and Infinity Edge. Blue Buff can be swapped with Spear of Shojin, and Infinity Edge with Deathblade. Since Twitch's ability already reduces armor, Last Whisper isn't necessary. Blitzcrank should be given any tank items you have, but it's good to include Redemption since Warwick dives in alongside Blitzcrank. Olaf's best items are Bloodthirster, Titan's Resolve, and Steric's Gauge. If you can't get these exact items, any offensive items will work. Since the 6 Vanguard units provide sufficient defense, Olaf should only receive offensive items. Now, onto the core strategy. Originally, this comp relied on Warwick to carry the team alone, making Vampiric Scepter essential. However, with Twitch's buff, this is now a double carry comp. Therefore, Twitch's items are just as important as Warwick's. But since Warwick gets stronger with each takedown, prioritize his items first, followed by Twitch and Blitzcrank. Olaf can be equipped with completed items later in the game. Depending on your playstyle, you can choose between the 4-8 reroll or a 5-level slow roll. However, keep in mind that enemies get stronger from 4-2 onwards, so aim to complete your 3-star units before then. Finally, let's discuss Augments. Since this is a 1-cost reroll comp, Mentorship is incredibly effective. Find Your Center is so efficient that it can even justify changing your usual positioning, and since this is a 1-cost reroll comp, Featherweights is also a good choice. Since it's important to complete 3-star units, Triforce is also valuable. While reroll-related augments like Rolling for Days and Team Building are good, however, Missed Connections is better than Team Building, as it guarantees 3 units and provides extra gold. Prismatic Pumping Up is the most efficient among the Pumping Up augments, and Anger Issues is much better than Vampiric Scepter. Radiant Refactor is also recommended to boost Warwick's carry potential, and in this case, choose Radiant Ginsu's Rageblade. Tiny but Deadly is great for melee bruisers, and if Freaky Friday appears, give both to Olaf. Let's head into the game now. I've actually been sticking to this one trick because I really wanted to show you all this composition. But finally, the situation I wanted to show you all came up, so I immediately switched things up.
Here goes everything.
Choosing Frost Crest here would have guaranteed a top placement, but I chose You Have My Sword for Warwick. Actually, this composition appeared twice in the last APAC tournament and both times made it to the top 4. I had my eye on it back then, and recently, my friend climbed from Diamond 4 to Diamond 1 in just 2 days using a 1-trick on their second account. So, I figured it's definitely stronger now, and that's why I made this video, based on my friend's tips and the tournament games. I also checked the stats and watched matches of other people using this composition as a 1-trick, and it was clear that Warwick performed well when he was strong early on. Make sure not to try this 1-trick without Warwick. Start the game only if you have Warwick at 2-star from the beginning. Among Warwick's core items, only Negatron Cloak requires 2 components, so I chose it. Finally, Blitz has shown up. The reason I recommend using Warwick at 2-star is that Warwick becomes permanently stronger with each kill he gets, so it's important for him to start getting kills from stage 2. At this point, having just 3 kills after a 5-loss streak means things are looking pretty dire. On the bright side, it's great that Warwick and Twitch are popping up nicely in the shop. I'll also make sure to use the items right away for health management. Freaky Friday is a good option too, but since Twitch's items are urgent right now, I went with Blinding Speed. For better health management, I'll give Twitch Ginsu instead of blue buff. But a 6 portal rise at 3-2 seems a bit excessive. Even though I'm feeling anxious after 7 losses, all I can do right now is a 50 gold reroll. Still, the shop luck is amazing. Oh, running into a level 7 at 3-3. This isn't the composition and items for an 8-loss streak. I'll pick up Fiora, a popular unit, to prepare for Warwick's Quicksilver. Fortunately, the shop luck was on my side, so I managed to get Twitch to 3-star really quickly. Of course, Warwick's stacks were ruined after 8 losses, but with 3-star Twitch leading the charge, it's time to aim for a win streak. Now that my 2 key units are 3-star, I'll stop rolling and focus on leveling up. Everything looked tempting, so I hesitated a bit, but for a melee bruiser comp, tiny but deadly is definitely the best choice. I'll calmly save up gold so I can hit level 8 and get Olaf and Tahm Kench to 2-star. I'll hold off for one more turn, then level up to 8 in the next round to match the others. Moving Twitch up 1 row is just my aggressive playstyle, so feel free to keep him safely in the 4th row. I'll pick up the most expensive Nora while preparing items for Olaf. I'll go straight to level 8. With Olaf on the board, the comp just got a lot stronger. Since I don't have Tahm Kench, I'll use Nora as a placeholder and pair Yumi with Warwick. As you can see from the damage graphs every time, Twitch needs to hold up for the win. Make sure to get Twitch to 3-star and equip him with the right items. This is a 4 chrono value composition they are going for. From stage 5 onwards, most players will have 4 cost units at 2-star, so we need to strengthen our team as well. I'll make sure to find Tahm Kench and get 6 Vanguard in place. They're going for a 6 Shapeshifter, 3 Dragon comp, but fortunately, Smolder didn't show up. Finally, Tahm Kench has shown up. This completes the final level 8 composition of 6 Vanguard, 3 Frost, and 2 Hunter. Adding Xerath at level 9 is optional, not mandatory, so I'll keep rolling at level 8 until Tahm Kench and Olaf are both 2-star. All the necessary unit upgrades are now complete. Although Tahm Kench is only 1-star, it's just a synergy piece for this comp, so it's not a concern. Since there's already enough tanking, it would be good to give another Bloodthirster to Olaf. Eight portals, 6 Shapeshifter without Smolder, 6 Hunter Varus Olaf, and 6 Witch Preserver Karma, all seem viable. How did my Leap Barbarian perform? There's nothing more to do now. I'll just sit back and watch as my Warwick grows stronger over time. Looks like the opponent has brought a 2-star Smolder. Things are finally about to get a bit more interesting. Now it's time to safely move Twitch down to the 4th row. Looks like I'm up against a level 10 comp with the top S-tier composition, Preserver Karma, Gwen, Fiora, and even the Witch and Preserver emblems. Isn't a 110% attack power boost a bit much? Is there a comp that can beat Unleash the Beast, Death's Defiance, and 6 Hunter Olaf? I'll make a push to the right since there's a lot of open space on the right. Since the opponent just needs to move Nasus, the positioning battle is tough. I'll stay with the fixed left side placement. I'll go to level 9 and add Zerath. Oh no, Warwick's running too fast and got targeted by Olaf even though he was in the 3rd row. I'll need to move him to the 4th row for the next fight. Earlier, I didn't get the combat charm when I went to level 9. This time will be different. By moving Warwick to the 4th row and having Blitzcrank tank properly, there should be a good chance of winning. Go! Pool Party Sona's secret move. Gang up 4-1.